Welcome to class today. We're going to go over a couple of procedures, Mr. Hall's classroom procedures. So let's go ahead and delve into this. I wanted to introduce the topic of computer programming in our classroom procedures. Just in the same sense, computers are all about procedures and functions, and an algorithm is just a set of instructions. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about classroom procedures in the form of a computer program that we'll be going over in this class. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So let's see. So we have a Java program here, and and if you notice right here, we have a string students, and then we're going to go get the student's name. So that could be any student in the class, right? And then we have the final string, and what a final string is a constant. So in this particular case, our principal remains our constant because he has been our principal for 3 years now, and hopefully longer. And so so he is our constant. Now the student is a variable, and so that can change. And then we have int. That stands for integer, and in this particular case, we have warning strikes, or how many warnings you're going to get. And that's set to 2. And then a boolean is a type of data type that can only be true or false. So it's a lot of the game, like on your game controllers, when you push that controller, depending on the controls, if it's just if it's a button, it's generally going to just be a true or false. If it's like a joystick, that's going to have give more data than just true or false. In this particular, so like if you click on a button on a joystick, it's going to say that button is true. It's being pushed right now. So in this particular case, so booleans are true or false. So it's a true or false answer. So in this particular case, our boolean is going to be boolean. So it's going to be set to false to begin with, and that's the way we want to keep it, right? We don't want to be bullying. And then our other boolean is being respectful, and that is set to true. So that's the way we want it to be. Okay, so then we come down here to what they call a while loop. What a while loop is, this is a while loop right here. So in the conditions of this while loop, as long as people are being respectful, and that calling a method or calling our boolean, as long as that's set to true, then we will continue to learn, and we will find reasons to praise, or Mr. Hall will find reasons to praise you for being awesome. And then, but then we come down to if at some point in the game. So let's talk about this if statement here. This if statement here is it's saying two things. It's asking a couple of different questions. It's saying, are you guys no longer being respectful? Basically, is being respectful false now? Or is bullying happening? Is bullying equal true now? If it does, we're going to go over to the warning strikes. Now we had 2 warnings, right? So this number, right? These words right here represent the number 2. So is 2 greater than 0? And that answer is true for now. So that means that we can just warn you for now. So we respect each other in this class is what this print statement says. Say, we're going to respect each other in this class. Stop bullying. And so then our warning strike is going to now subtract 1 from our warning strikes. So it was 2, and now it's become those 2 negative signs is a shortcut way to say warning strikes -1. So it's now equal to 1. So things going along, we go back up to the while loop, and we're going good, smooth sailing. And then somebody starts being a jerk to each other again, being disrespectful to the teacher or being disrespectful to the student, which is even worse. I don't like it when students get disrespected. So we go ahead and we get another warning. We respect each other in this class. Stop being jerks. And so our warning strikes is now at 0. And so we're doing good. So we go back up here. Hopefully you guys are like, okay, learned our lesson. All is well. There's still maybe anyways, we might kind of digress a little bit. Now it's time to call the principal. It says, so this is no longer, this is false. So we can't, so if this, so that this condition is no longer met because it's now, warning strikes is now equal to 0. And so we jump down to this if-else statement here. And we say, hey, we're calling the principal. And we say, hello. And then this is what they call a concatenation. And we go grab our, so we hello. So we jump up here and we go grab our constant variable here. Our constant, it's no longer a variable, is it? It's Mr. James. So hello, Mr. James, comma. So that plus right there means add this string with this string and this variable, or this constant. And then another concatenation, or we're going to add this student's name here. So we can say Johnny. Hello, principal, Mr. James. Johnny has been, and then it says get offense. So the get offense in this case would say like has been teasing somebody. And Johnny is on his way to on his way to the principal's office. So that is the #1 classroom procedure. I want you to be respectful to each other, and so we can continue learning, and so I can find you good reasons to praise you, and so we don't have to be going visiting the principal's office. Do you understand me? Thank you very much.